Good evening, everyone. Welcome to a new video. In today's video, we're going over the crypto prices because we've seen a pretty nice pump in Bitcoin and we have a bot trading. So we want to go over what this bot is performing like when we actually get volatile price movements, because that's actually something we've been waiting for. I'm also going to do some technical analysis just to see what we are expecting for price in the coming weeks and months. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. So let's get into it. First of all, let's have a look at our trading bot, which is in the live trading channel. So if you guys join the Discord, you guys can watch this bot trade live. So let's have a quick look. At the moment, it's in a long position. And if we have a look at our indicator, it will basically explain us why it's in this long position at the moment. So we had a bull signal and the bot entered somewhere here and it's still in that long position. We don't have any take profits. So maybe during this recording we'll get a take profit and we can actually have a look at that. So yeah, that's looking really good. Before that we had some choppy price action. We actually had a long before it. I hoped this would hold, but we flipped to a short and then basically a little later got back into a long. And that's with this trend following, guys. You need volatile price action into one direction, right? You need the trend to be lasting for a little while, and a trend like this is perfect. Then you get a nice position and a nice profit on the trend following system. So that's also what you guys have been seeing in this recent pump. Also, I think I would like to thank the people that are sharing their charts and ideas in the associate chat. I think we had a beautiful conversation yesterday where one of the users shared his chart, and it's always a little bit small on the pixels, so it's hard to really read. But yeah, I definitely understood what he was referring to, and we had a small interaction about it, and that helped us all to be on the same page in regards of what we were expecting. So he had some levels marked out, and Cos wasn't really understanding the levels. It was a lot of lines for him, so we just went over it quickly. I summarized it. So I was bullish, and I saw that he was trying to buy the dip as well. So I explained that we were buying the dip even down to 18.8k. If it were to come there, I would still be buying, but anything below that, I would start changing my bias. And I was also explaining that I was in a long scalp at the moment, and yeah, we went over that. And then we had the big pump. So that was beautiful, guys. We saw the rally up, and yeah, it's good to communicate and talk about your ideas, because that basically puts things in the Discord. So you also have something to backlog. Even if you don't take the trade, it will help you to see how your ideas play out. And yeah, I think it's a good thing to do. So keep doing that, guys. And yeah, that was the bot. So we have a bullish signal at the moment, waiting for a take profit somewhere. And in regards to the chart at the moment, we can see that on the chart we see two dominant moves at the moment, which one of them is this one. Oh, and the second one is this most recent move. And if we could go to the 1 hourly or 2 hourly, then these waves become a little more visible to us. And guys, I think this is what you want to see in movements. You want to count the waves and see when wave structure is finished. So I would say that this was a correctional move still, and I would consider these the first two moves for maybe an impulse to the upside from what it looks like. Because in an impulse wave, you mostly see that the third leg is the longest, and that's what we see here. So how I would start looking at this is, the first thing I want to do, we want to take a fib, trend fib. So let me have a look. It's here. Okay, so you want to take the low to the high, back to the low of the retracement. Okay, and then it gives us a projection. We can see we came to the 1.618. Okay, so that's a perfect, yeah, perfectly in line with what you would expect with a Elliott wave impulse. So then we can start making some projections on what we should be looking out for next. We can see that there is some confluence on our 20.4k level, which would be the 0.2 fib. So what does it mean, the 0.2 fib? Well, we just did the trend-based fib, which is this one right here, the trend-based fib extension, and we took the low to the high back towards the low. So basically we made a measured move over this right here, and a 0.2 means that this move right here would be 2 times as long as the move we measured here. Okay, so that's how the fib extension tool works. You're measuring one move comparably to the other move. Okay, so a 1618 means that this is 1.618 times as big as the first move we measured. Right, okay, so now we have the top and it's hitting the 1618, which is pretty nice. So we could assume that this would be the high of our third wave, which would make something like this right now. First wave, which is the top right here, then you have a correction, then you have the third wave, then you have the next correction, and then you have the fifth wave. Okay, the normally this wave doesn't really come in this area, so you look for some small retracement on this, and the fifth wave normally comes in the liquidity zone, which would be around this area right here. Okay, so below the 1618. Okay, so this would be something that I'm expecting on this first move. But this is all pretty low time frame, guys. This is like 1 hourly time frame, and this whole thing right here would be the first leg of a bigger move up, which could be two things. It could be that this would be the first leg, second leg, and this would start an impulse up, which I'll draw out on the bigger time frame, or it could be an ABC, where this is an A, this will be a B, and we'll get a C, and then we'll start coming back down. And I expect that C wave, as I shared in the group, to come in around 21K. Okay, so two things we could be expecting: an ABC, which would be correctional, and after that we'll get a big move down, or we could get the impulse wave, which this whole thing would be the first leg up. So then you would get something like this. Let me draw that out for you guys. So you have one, leg two mostly comes deep to the 768. So third leg is higher. Okay, so this would be the bigger impulse up, and it would get us higher. It could be even be bigger than this, so this could end up higher, which would make this a little bit more like this. Right, so this leg could be a lot bigger than what I'm drawing it out to be. But yeah, in any case, we're likely to finish up the first leg up on a smaller time frame very soon here, around 20.5K maybe. And after that, we'll have a correction, and you want to get in on that correction because there will definitely be some continuation to the upside. Okay, so that's in TA, that's what I'm expecting, and I think that's also what the macro is showing, where these couple of months could be, we could see some relief rally before the actual bigger continuation dump occurs. So that's what we want to be looking out for. Because as I showed you guys in the Discord, we definitely have some trend, some bigger trend being broken here, right? And it's a pretty nice candle that comes out of that on the, for example, daily time frame. You can see another thing that's pretty bullish, sign of bullishness, is we have that point of control right at the bottom, meaning that a lot of people have taken a position here, which means that likely they have longed at this point, and they are all in a profit. So this could have some continuation. And as you guys know, I've been bullish on this. Why? Well, because if we take our FIBs from the pandemic dump, which is not really visible on this chart, but it was around 3.6K, so we can have our mouse around that area, 3.5K, and we take it to the highs, you can see that we are right on that 786 where the price stopped. So I already had somewhat of a bullish approach. With all the macro events going on, I could kind of ignore that because of the technical side, and now we're getting that move, and it's actually looking very, very good for some continuation. So on this time frame, this is where you want to see that either that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, this is a really ugly one, or you want to see an ABC. Okay, if we're going to see an ABC, I'm going to look down again. If we're going to see an impulse wave, okay, I'm going to buy the correction to see more upside. Okay, so those are the two approaches that we're looking for on the chart right now. And yeah, we have to combine a little bit of everything. It's something that I discussed on the call today with one of the trading bot users. And yeah, we combine Elliott waves, Fibonacci's, and everything that we can use to draw a educated a guess about what the price will do next, which will then help us to basically put up our trades, right? So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to share. In the meantime, Bitcoin is breaking out further, so yeah, we can have another quick look at how the bot is looking like. Still no take profits, I think, but let's have a quick look. And yeah, it's in a nice little position and waiting for a take profit to be hit on this. So yeah, I will see you guys on the next one, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye bye.